Good morning. Arithmetic progression. Here I written question number 14 homework. Because question number 13 I explained same type of sum only question number 14. So it will remain as homework. Okay. Question number 15 you read. For what value of n are the nth terms of two APs? Two AP given. For what value of n? Nth term of APs 63, 65, 67, etc. one AP and 3, 10, 17 is another AP are equal. So, for some value of n, these two APs, nth term will become equal. Okay, so you have to find out that n. So, we are not sure which nth term is equal. So, we will suppose let them are equal. So I written here first AP taken and second AP taken. First AP is nth term taken and second AP is nth term taken. We will suppose let them are equal. Okay, question once more reading you will get the method. For what value of n are the nth terms of two APs? This is one AP and this is the other AP. These two APs nth terms are equal for some particular value of n only, not all. Okay. So here you see first AP we selected 63, 65, 67, etc. And the first term written A is equal to 63 and the common difference D is equal to A2 minus A1, that is 65 minus 63, that is equal to 2. And we are going to find out the AN for the first AP. Okay. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. An, in the place of A you apply the value of A, in the place of D you apply the value of D and calculate. 63 plus 2n minus 2, that is equal to 63 minus 2 you got 61 plus 2n. This is the nth term of the first AP, nth term of this AP. Clear? Similarly you find out the nth term of the second AP. So I kept it as equation number 1. Okay. And the second AP, listen, 3, 10, 17. In that first term is A is equal to 3. And the common difference D is equal to A2 minus A1. That is equal to 10 minus 3 equal to 7. Here also same method you find out the value of A. Okay. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. As usual method. Apply the value of A and apply the value of D. Open the brackets. So 3 plus 7n minus 7. That is 7n minus 3 minus 7 is minus 4. So you got the nth term of first AP got and nth term of the second AP got. This is the nth term of first AP and this is the nth term of the second AP. In your question what is given? For what value of n? These two terms, nth terms are equal. So we will suppose let an of the first AP equal to an of the second AP. Okay, we are not sure for which value of n these two terms will be equal. So we will suppose let an of the first AP and an of the second AP are equal. Clear? So an of the first AP, you know what is the n of the first AP? 61 plus 2n. And n of the second AP is 7n minus 4. Here your duty is to find out the value of n. N find out. So what I done here, minus 4 came this side and this 2n will come in this side. So that 5n is equal to 65. Therefore n is equal to 65 by 5. Therefore 13th term of the first AP and 13th term of the second AP will be equal. Okay. So that is the question. So you copy the answer. Copy all of you. This type of any questions coming, this is only the method. First nth term of the first AP and nth term of the second AP you equate. From that you will find out the value of n. So 13th term of the first AP and 13th term of the second AP you can calculate and see you will get equal. Okay. Copy the sum. Therefore, I written here n is equal to 13. Therefore, 13th term of the two given APs are equal. 13th term of the two given APs are equal. Okay, copied it. Now, question number 16. Read the question number 16. All of you read it first and analyze the question. Make it clear. Did you read the question? Yes. Determine the AP. What do you want to find out here? Determine the AP. You want to find out the AP whose third term is given. Third term, the word meaning is that A3. Third term is given 16. And seventh term, the sentence properly read it. Seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12. That means seventh term is equal to exceed. The word exceed means more. Seventh term, that is A7. Seventh term is exceeds fifth term by 12. That means seventh term is equal to fifth term plus 12. Decreasing coming, then what will do? Minus 12. Increasing coming, exceeds. Increasing coming, what will write? Plus 12. So question clear now? So from determine the AP, you want to find out the AP. For finding an AP, you always need first term and common difference. So what is your method? You have to find out the first term and the common difference from the given conditions. Clear? Okay. So first you see what is given? A3. What is the formula? Short formula of A3? A plus 2D is equal to how much given? 16. So A plus 2D is equal to 16. Keep it as equation number 1. Now next point is, listen what I written here now. Seventh term exceeds. That means seventh term is equal to fifth term by 12. How much exceeding? 12 exceeding. Then which term? Fifth term. So A7 is equal to A5 plus 12. Okay. These both the points understood now. These both I written from the question only. Okay. Now, so from this sentence, this equation, we are going to find out the value of D. What's the value? What is the meaning of A7? A7 is equal to A plus 6D. What's the value of short formula of A7? A plus 6D. What's the short formula of fifth term? A plus 4D plus 12. In this equation, we simply kept the value of A7 and A5. And here A and here also A. Both, one is LHS part and one is RHS part, so both will cancel with the same sign. So 6D is equal to 4D plus 12, and this 4D bring this side, 6D minus 4D, that means 2D is equal to 12. Therefore the value of D is equal to how much? 12 by 2, that is equal to 6. You got the value of D how much? 6. Okay, are you got clear now? So from equation number 1, what is the equation number 1? You got A plus 2D is equal to 16. So in the place of D you apply the value 6. So what you got? A plus 12 is equal to 16. So what's the value of A? 16 minus 12. So what you got? A is equal to 4. Okay, this much you copy. So how we found out A and D? That much copy. Then I will explain the remaining steps. Copied it. Then move to the next point. Here, what is your question? In your question it was given that find the first 3 terms. We found out 4 terms. No, your question is that find the AP, no? Question is that determine the AP. So here A1 is equal to what is A? A1 is same as A, that I written as 4. And what is A2? A2 is equal to A plus 1D. That means 4 plus, what's the value of D? 6. 4 plus 6, 10. And A3, what is the short formula of A3? A plus 2D. That means 4 plus 2 into 6. 2 into 6, how much coming? 12. 12 plus 4, 16. Now A4. A4 means A plus 3D. That means 4 plus 3 into 6, 18. 18 plus 4, 22. Okay. So your question is that find the AP, determine the AP. For finding out AP, you find out the first 4 terms. Here first term found out, second term found, third term found, and fourth term found out. Now you can write the AP. Therefore, the required AP is, what's AP? First term, second term, third term, and fourth term, etc. It is an infinite AP. Therefore, the required AP is 4, 10, 16, 22, etc. Clear? Copy it then. Okay, now read the 17th question. Question number 17, read. Find the 20th term from the last term. This type of questions you listen properly, okay. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. Find the 20th term, not from the beginning, from last. Okay. Find the 20th term. You want to find out A20 from where? From here, from the last term. So the best method is you reverse the AP, because you want to find out from the end, no. So you want to find out the 20th term from the end or from the last term. From the end, from the last, same word meaning only. So you want to find out the 20th term from the last term or from the end of the AP. Okay. This is already knowing it is an finite AP. Up to 253 only given. So it is finite AP. So you want to find out the 20th term from the last. So best method, easy method means you reverse the AP. Reverse the AP. So here what is done? 3. Then how you got 8? 5 added. Again you add 5. You go 8 plus 5, 13, etc. So now for reversing the AP, what will write? Subtract and write 253 minus 5, 248 minus 5, 243. Then last 2 terms write. Are you got clear? So this type of any question coming, this is very easiest method. Okay. So from the end, any question coming, you try to reverse the AP. Reversing AP writing, no. So 253. Then you have to subtract and write the common difference. Here common difference of finding out. This is the first term and this is second term. So you know in 3 plus 5, how much got? 8. 8 plus 5, 13 got. So for reversing AP, what will do? 253 first. Then subtract 5 subtracting, what you are getting? 248. Again 5 subtract 243, etc. etc. Okay. Now see. Now as usual method. The value of A, right? What's the value of A? 253. And what's the value of D? A2 minus A1. That means 248 minus 253. So how much got? 248 minus 253 means minus 5. So you want to find out the 20th term. 20th term from here. So A20. What is the formula for N? A plus N minus 1 into D. It is A20 is equal to first term 253 plus N minus 1, 20 minus 1 into D minus 5 coming. Therefore 253 plus 20 minus 1, 19 into minus 5. That means 253 minus 95. So you got the answer is A20 is equal to 158. So what is 158? 158 is the 20th term from last. So the 20th term from last is how much coming? 158. Clear now students? Okay. So any questions last term asking reversing AP will be easy. Okay. You copy it first. Okay, copy the sum. Question number 17, answer you copy it. Now question number 18 read. The sum of the fourth term and the eighth term of the AP is 24. Listen. Sum of how many terms? Fourth term and eighth term. Fourth term means A4. Eighth term means A8. Sum of A4 and A8. How much given? 24. And similarly, sum of 6th and 10th terms, A6 and A10. Sum of 6th term and 10th term is given as 44. Make it clear the question once more. The sum of 4th term and 8th term is 24. That means A4 plus A8 is equal to 24. From that you will get an equation. Similarly, sum of 6th term and 10th term is 44. From that also you will get an equation. So what you want to find out? Find the first 3 terms of the AP. First 3 terms of the AP means you want to find out A1, A2, A3. Clear? Okay. Move to the next page. See here. A4. What is the formula for A4? A plus 3D. And what is the formula for A8? A plus 7D. Sum of 4th term and 8th term is 24. Same what is given in the question, same we made as an equation only, nothing doing. A plus 4th term, A plus 3D. 8th term, A plus 7D is equal to 24. So A plus A, how much coming? 2A. 3D plus 7D, how much coming? 10D is equal to 24. Throughout the equation you can see 2 is common now. So dividing by 2 gives, what is getting? Divided throughout by 2, how much getting? A plus 5D is equal to 12. You got an equation now? Which equation? Equation number 1. Clear? Once more make it clear. 4th term plus 8th term is given as 24. 4th term short equation, you are short formula written, and 8th term also you written the short formula. Adding them you are getting 24. So what is common? 2 is common now. So divide throughout 2. So what you are getting? A plus 5D is equal to 12. Okay. So similarly, one more condition is given now. What's the next condition given? Read the question again. You read all of your question again. What's the next condition given? 6th term. Sum of 6th term and 10th term is 44. Sum of 6th term and 10th term is 44. The meaning is that A6 plus A10. A6 plus A10 is equal to how much given? 44. So write the short formula of A6. All of you say now faster. Say, what is the formula for 6th term? A plus 5D. And what is the formula for A10? A plus 9D is equal to how much? 44. Okay. You yourself say and write the sum. Then you easily will get. And what is A plus A? How much coming? 2A. 9 plus 5D. How much coming? 14D. Clear? Is equal to 44. So here also what is common? Here also, here also, here also. See what is common? 2 is common now. Divide throughout 2. So what you are getting here? A plus 7D is equal to 22. So already you written first equation now, and this first equation and second equation solved. What's the first equation? A plus 5D is equal to 12. And what was the second equation? A plus 7D is equal to 22. Both the equations solved. See how solving? Subtracting the equation. Okay. So A plus 7D is equal to 22. A plus 5D is equal to 12. Subtracting sign, change the sign. A minus A cancelling. 7D minus 5D 2D. 22 minus 12 10. So D is equal to how much? Got 5. So you got the value of D. D how much? I told several times, teacher told for an AP very important point, we need a first term and common difference. That is your primary aim, first term and common difference. Now you got no common difference. D how much? Got 5. Now from any of the equation, either from the first equation or from the second equation, you find out the value of A. So I taken here first equation. From equation number 1, A plus 5D is equal to 12 is the equation number 1. So in that equation number D, which value I kept? I kept the value of D. So A plus 5 into 5 is equal to 12. Therefore A plus 25 is equal to 12. Therefore A is equal to 12 minus 25. That is A is equal to minus 13. You got the value of D and you got the value of A minus 13. Clear? Okay. So A and D got now. So what is your next question? Your question is that find the first 3 terms. Okay. And this D and 5A you copy first. Okay, copy fast the value of D and 5. You yourself do and see. You want to find out the first 3 terms of the AP. Okay, you got the value of D and A got now? Yes. Move to the next page. So what is your question? Find the first 3 terms. Okay. So what's the value of A1? A1 is equal to A is equal to how much? Minus 13. And how we'll get A2? A2 is equal to A plus 1D. That is A is equal to minus 13 plus 5. Therefore what is the value of A? A is equal to minus 8. A2. A2 is equal to how much got? Minus 8. Minus 13 plus D 5 coming. So minus 13 plus 5 how much coming? Minus 8. And A3, the meaning is that A plus 2D. A plus 2D how getting? Apply values. Minus 13 plus the value of D is 5. So 2 into 5 minus 13 plus 10, that means minus 3. So you got the first 3 terms. Answer to the point. First 3 terms asking you write that only. No need to write the full AP. Therefore the first 3 terms are minus 13, minus 8 and minus 3. Okay, clear? So write that also. Okay, completed. Now read the question number 19. Question number 19 you read by yourself. Question number 19 read. Did you read the question? Yes. Shupparao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of 5,000. So beginning salary how much got? 5,000. And received an increment of 200 rupees every year. So each year how much rupees extra getting? 200 rupees extra getting. So in which year did his income reach 7,000? So question listen here. Beginning salary how much? 5,000. Every year how much is salary increasing? 200 rupees increasing. I got clear? In which year did his income reach 7,000? So in which year his income will reach 7,000? The meaning is that in which year, in which term? Okay, that is your question. So what do you want to find out? N. Are you got clear? So we will treat this as N. This we will treat as N. Clear? Move to the question. Beginning salary, that means A is equal to what we got? 5,000. And what is the increment? In increment D. How much rupees increment is getting? 200 rupees increment every year getting. So that is the increment that we will take as D. D how much? 200. And in which year he will get the salary? He will reach this salary 7,000. In which year means you want to find out the value of N. Are you got clear the points? Okay. So in which year he will reach this salary? That is your question. In which year he will get the salary, so that what we can take care? We will take this 7,000 is N. Okay. So N is equal to 7,000. So in the as usual method, in the place of A and in the place of N, you apply the value. Apply and calculate by yourself. Calculate. Okay, what is the value of A? 5,000. N minus 1 into what is the value of D? 200 is equal to 7,000. Therefore, 5,000 plus 200N minus 200 is equal to 7,000. Calculation you can do in any method. The same method is not compulsory. Here this term keeping and this term bringing this out, then also can do any method you apply. Okay, which is convenient for you, you can do calculations. Okay, calculate and find out. What you got the value? The value of N you got as 11. So the value of N 11 got, the meaning is that his income becomes 7,000 in which year? 11th year. So you go, your question is that in which year did his income reach 7,000? That is your question. That is why you are taken A and as 7,000 you started, then you applied the value of A, and D you got the value of N. So what's the meaning? His income will reach 7,000 in which year? In 11th year. Okay? 11th year his income will become 7,000 rupees. Is it clear now? Yes. Copy this also. Then one more question is there, that is the last question. After that we will start to learn which one? Sum of terms. Sum of N terms. Okay. Clear? So his income will become 7,000 in which year? 11th year. Okay, you take the last question. Question number 20. Here different questions are not there, that is why homework is not giving. But illustration sums, all illustration sums you work out and see. All the illustration sums are very important. All the illustrations work out. Question read. Ramkali saved ₹5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly saving by 1.75. This is also same type of one question only. And if in end week her weekly saving become 20.75, find the value of N. Same question. Okay. So start to do all of you. So Ramkali saved 5 rupees in the first week. First week how much is saved? 5 rupees. And then increased, how much rupees every week increasing? 1.75 rupees every week increasing. Okay. So you can take this as the first term and this as the common difference. This much increasing every week, this much rupees increasing. Increase in saving. Okay, this is the beginning. When started saving, this was 5 rupees started. After that, every week, how much increasing? 1.75 extra saving. Okay. If in nth week, her weekly saving become 20.75. Find the value of n. Same. So, do yourself. Even though I written here, see. A is equal to how much? 5. And B is equal to 1.75. If nth week her saving become 20.75, the meaning is that this n you will take as 20.75. What's the value of n? N is equal to how much? 20.75. Okay, 20.75. Therefore, the value of n apply a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 20.75. Okay, calculate now. The value of a apply here and the value of d apply. Okay. So here 5 plus 1.75 n minus 1.75 is equal to 20.75. You calculate yourself. So 5 minus 1.75, how much coming? 3.25 plus 1.75 n is equal to 20.75. Therefore 1.75 n is equal to 20.75 minus 3.25, that is 17.5. So n is equal to 17.5 divided by 1.75. So what is your answer getting? N is equal to how much? 10. So it's a short calculation I shown here for your understanding. 17.5 we can write that 175 by 10 into 1.75 we can write as 100 by 175. Okay, calculation got clear now? So what's the value of n? N is equal to 10. Okay. So exercise 15.2 over. Now tomorrow we will explain with the how to find out the sum of the terms. Okay students, bye.